What's going on, guys? Who is Tunde here? Welcome to another episode of Afrobeats Weekly, the podcast about African music on the continent and the diaspora. Welcome to another beautiful week of No Naira if you're in Nigeria. Shout out whatever continent you're tuned in from. Hopefully it's not in this place. Shout out our day one listeners. If this is your first time listening to, thank you very much. Welcome to Afrobeats Weekly. Before we get into this episode, this is what we always do here. We always beg you guys. I need you guys to please rate and review this podcast, engage with us. It helps us grow, it helps us get noticed. So as you're listening from your favorite app right now, just leave that 5-star rating and comments. We'd appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. On today's episode of Afrobeats Weekly, we will be discussing radio versus streaming. An upcoming artist wanted to know where he could focus his resources and marketing. And we are here to help, so we'll be talking about that. On the review tip, we've got Rexxie's Big Time EP, and as usual, all our segments, new songs, spotlight of the week, turntable charts, eliminate, and all that other good stuff. What's good, show? What's good?
What's good? How you doing, man?
I just do. How your side?
Yo, man. So the winter is coming down. So we're moving on to spring. So I've been bumping Ajabota's album, just trying to get myself ready for the summer, ready for the soft life. So yeah, that's what I've been doing.
I tried and I've come to the conclusion, like you said, that my hard life, you know me go enjoy that album. So I didn't really go back to it. I didn't go back to it after
you see, I told you, man.
I really tried. I was like, what? Show is right. This shit ain't for me, man. Yeah. I've been bumping regular stuff to, all the music guys out, always trying to keep an ear out for upcoming artists and stuff. So yeah, regular stuff.
Okay.
Your lightsabers has hit both of us, have we? Yeah, 1 hour.
Yeah,
is it ahead or behind now? Which one?
I'm 1 hour ahead. No, not ahead. So I've just caught up by an hour. So
okay.
Yeah, 1 hour ahead.
Not too bad on the streets of Canada. I hear it's cold. Like you said, cold 1 kilo now for there, but yeah. It's as hot as hell. No cash. No
it was getting wetter.
But just cruising by. Anyways, man. Yeah, so let's get into our fan mail. So our fan mail is kind of like our topic this week. It's from a guy called Victor. He says he's aka Mr. Vic. And he says, "Hi guys, my name is Victor, but I go by the stage name Mr. Vic. I came across the podcast on Tunde's page when I saw his post on radio being relevant. I know you've touched on the subject a bit, but I know someone who said he can get me a Spotify playlist or radio plays. Should I pay this person because he was able to boost my friends' numbers on AudioMark, or should I hold on to my money? Thank you guys for all you do." Okay, we'll get into that in bulk. Thank you, Mr. Vic.
Pay you like that.
Very interesting topic. We'll get into that proper, like I said. But let's kick off with news like we always do here. And it's very sad news from SA, from South Africa. The late hours of Saturday, 11th March, South African musician Costa Teach slumped and died on stage. With singles like Big Flexer and Activate, Teach gained popularity for his contribution to the Amapiano genre. So sad stuff. Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Sir. So moving on to some chart news, Burna Boy's hit single Last Last has surpassed 1 million units in sales in the United States. Last Last was released in 2022 as one of the lead singles off Burna Boy's 6th album Love Damini. It spent multiple weeks on the Billboard Hot 100, peaking at number 44. With Last Last getting a platinum plaque, Burna Boy becomes the first Nigerian artist with 2 RIAA platinum plaques as lead artist. So if you're Team Burna Boy, you can always choke down in an argument to your argument.
He's back.
Yeah, you have platinum. I mean, have 2. So what now? Anyways, away from chart news to upcoming releases, Ruger has taken to his Instagram account to announce the title of his forthcoming debut album, Route to the World, RTW, dropping soon. Since his 2020 debut, he's dropped 2 EPs. He has another single this year with Ashewaju. And so I think this is like a nice time to build on momentum. No particular date has been set, but rumor has it that it's next month. So fingers crossed. Speaking of upcoming releases, did you hear that?
Just a question.
Yeah, I'm listening.
So I was gonna say, so Ruga, I know he was supposed to join Wiz's tour, which was a great look. Yeah. But I know Wiz is like postponed the tour in the US.
Yeah.
Is Ruga still on the European leg?
I think so. I like to think so. I haven't heard anything contrary. So until then, I think.
Okay.
I think.
Right. I'm guessing, after that leg, he probably would drop the album.
Yeah.
If I was him, that's what I would have done. That's what I would do. So.
I think so too. Yeah. I think so. But yeah. Anyways, like I said, did you hear that Ashake snippet?
We're back, man. We're back.
It looks like it's back to regular scheduled program, man. He's like, man, you know what? Yoga was cool, but you know what? I'm back to spitting, man. I'm back to giving you people fried rice in 10 different places, and you're gonna love it. Yeah. He didn't sound bad at all, man. Sounded like he's back to his normal, giving us rapping and Fuji and crowd chorus stuff. So, yeah, sounded good. Hopefully that comes out.
See, I remember you said you were getting tired of crowd chorus, but
yeah, but
so what is that, man? That's where it is.
You know the thing about fans, and they say they are fickle. You know when it drops Yoga, I was like, I don't really like Yoga. Give me the formal number. When the formal number comes, I'm like, oh God, man, I'm tired of crowd chorus. Anyway, just give us hits. That's my own. Just give me the. Tomorrow I can change my mind. Today I can be here. Tomorrow I can be there. That's the beauty. That's the beauty and on beauty. Let me put it like that. Of fans, we sway either way. Anything we are blessed if we take. So don't beat yourself up too much. Fans are very fickle. All right, so let's move on to today's topic. So let me read Victor's email again. For Ginger, it says, "Hi guys, my name is Victor. I go by the stage name Mr. Vic. I came across this podcast on Tunde's page when I saw the post on radio being relevant. I know you've touched on the subject a bit, but I know someone who said he can get me Spotify playlist or radio plays. Should I pay the person because he was able to boost my friend's audio mark numbers, or should I hold on to my money? Thank you guys for all you do." So, hi Victor. Let me just start by giving you this advice. Hold on to your money. Number one, that's the main thing. I think we've talked about this on the Streaming Farms episode. We are very pro building a fan base here. What this person sounds like is going to do is buy you streams, especially on Audio Mark. It's very common there. You're now going to have like 1,000 streams and 0 fans. But it will look like you have 1,000 people listening to your music. Well, in real life, no one did. I'm not saying there are not people that can get you radio plays and playlisting, but it's very, very difficult to find the right person. And most of the time, especially as for radio, as regards upcoming artists, they will just, even if you find, they'll just squeeze you into one late night session playlist and play your music once or twice and your money don't go. So the people, radio, and all these playlisting kind of favors usually are like these labels that already have like relationships with radio and streaming companies. And these guys pay millions. So if you have millions to spare, by all means, go ahead and do whatever you want to do if you get someone credible. But for me, like what I'd advise, if you have millions as an upcoming artist, I'll just say, why don't you just shoot the lyric video or shoot different videos or set up like a small concert in your studio and invite your fans, or use your money to like work with a top producer if you are really looking for that name. I like to say you think smart. Forget those shiny Spotify and Audio Mark numbers. Like I said in my video on Instagram, radio still has its place. Like I just feel like it helps you amplify whatever it is you're already building if your song goes there. But we're in a clout game now, so you want to concentrate on where clout is more. So take your marketing money or whatever money you think you have, take it to TikTok, take it to Instagram. Again, think smart and think long term. That's my advice for you, Vic, Mr. Vic, if you are listening, because I know you'll be listening. So, what's your...
Yeah, so great point. Also, when I saw Mr. Vic, I was like, is Vico listening to Afrobeat? So that was the first thing that came to my mind. But yes, what you mentioned it makes sense. I think don't focus on trying to get on streaming playlists. Focus on TikTok and Instagram, which is kind of weird because songs that are trending and are in so many people's videos on like comedians videos or those TikTokers videos. Those are the songs that program directors and program producers or whatever on radios are picking up and playing. So if those guys are picking those songs up, basically that's just marketing. Picking those songs up and they're playing. You see it in comments that people saying, "Hey, what song is that? What song is that? What song is that?" Because hey, you like the video, the song kind of sounds catchy. People want to know what that song is. Radio producers, the same thing. They're taking that, they're playing it, and once they start playing it, it starts getting some traction, and then a playlist guy has to put it on the playlist.
Exactly.
So it's smart if you have that money, just go the nice. It's a nice organic route, I would say. I mean, you might have to pay some of those people, but that's how you'd market it better. Also, like you said, just shoot a couple of videos. It could be a lyric video, it could be anything on IG, just so that you have that content and you're building your fan base. So
yeah, I'm a very pro fan base, and like Sho said, all these marketing things, sometimes the organic things you see are actually paid for, but you can always make it in a way that it seems very organic. You pay like all these TikTok influencers, they use your music. If it's good, people pick it up, you get more clouds. Then radio now pick it up and you get pay all these like skit makers and all this stuff. So if you have that money, that's the route I'd go. But if you have the radio money too, and you know somebody that's credible, or like maybe a program director, or I don't know, whoever, like all these, there are people that help people like plug all these things and have like all these relationships with like radio people. If you do, fine, but I wouldn't necessarily put my money on radio, even if I have like all the funds in the world. I'll just go to social media, check out who's doing what, pay skit makers like Sho said. If you really believe in the song, push it via social media, TikTok, Instagram, and all these other platforms. And from there, radio gets to you and start growing like that. And, to some people it becomes organic, but to you know that you really put money behind it. So, yeah, that's it, Mr. Vic. Hope we've been able to answer your question the right way. And for all you upcoming artists listening, we do this, man. We give you guys the game. We give you guys the game. So you guys always write to us, man. Fan mail at afrobeatspod.com. Yeah. So from answering Mr. Vic's question, we're moving to new songs and albums. A couple of songs came out this week. We've got Pressure by Peruzzi and Fireboy. This one was produced by Three Heads, and I think it's going to come off Peruzzi's upcoming album. I expected more from Peruzzi. I don't like on Fireboy and the Fireboy song, but it sounds like maybe all those songs like with the right push and maybe in the album space, it might sound better. So it might stick, but for now, I'm still like I don't know. The jury's still out in my own head for this one. Like I couldn't get past. Like, wait, let me finish now before he wants me to death. I couldn't get past like 2-3 spins, but that's just me. Shay is already what's in, so let's hear what he has to say.
First of all, this is the best song that came out this week.
Yeah, right? I carried the song. Continue.
What, man? This song, I let this song play like I probably might have even killed this song by Friday. So, like, yo, man, this song's sweet. This sweet die. Come on, man. Fireboy, the hook was nice. The whole, as like you say, chanting a chorus or whatever. Yeah. But yes, it worked perfectly with this. Peruzzi is always known for his lyrics, so he got the nice hook. Nothing corny about this. So,
crazy,
yeah, man. Yeah, this works for me, man. This works.
Yeah, if it works for you, that's fine. I'm still like, I'm still leaning towards doesn't work, but let's see. Maybe by the time I keep hearing it, like I said, the best song to me that dropped is this one, Omologo by Zlatan. I really liked this one. I feel like Zlatan just wanted to remind you guys that, I'm a rapper. I was hearing
I
like,
speak bars, man. I speak bars.
exactly, I was hearing Olamide rapping in his prime vibes on this one. Very
Bam.
soulful, very introspective. This one was a jam. Like, so all you rap heads that think Zlatan just likes to play around them, it was just like, you know what? I do this, man. I do this. not a bad song at all.
So this reminded me of a song off Baddest Guy Ever Lived. Like it just felt like that era. So you basically just picked it up from that and gave it 2023 spin. So we continue to live in the Olamide universe because his style and his touch doesn't go anywhere. You still hear it all the way in 2023 in someone else's song. So yeah, like this was a dope song. It just reminded me of that era, and that was a dope era. So yes, I like this song.
Have you seen the video?
I haven't actually.
The video sounds like it. I mean, looks like it was shot in my favorite pastor. Inside joke, guys. My favorite pastor's house. It looks like it.
In Jan?
Yeah, that place looks familiar. Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, solid
no
jam.
Gucci carpets. No Gucci carpets.
No Gucci carpets, but you could just see like the aesthetic. That's rich man aesthetic. So I'm like, yeah, this place looks familiar.
Yo.
Our favorite pastor / content creator. Anyways, guys, that's our logo by Zlatan. We also listened to Too Bad by BOJ. Again, to me, he didn't really go far from his trademark mid-tempo flow on this one, so it's hard for him to miss on songs like this. This one was produced by Ade. I don't know. Did you like it?
Oh, I love the song. Because, see, I don't know if I'm like in a reminiscent kind of mood, but like when I was listening to this song, I was just like, yo, man, Black Magic could have given us something like this. Like, to me, I just felt like, yo, man, this is a song that would live as long as it can, because smooth, you can't go wrong. BOJ doesn't. I won't say he doesn't miss, but when he's in his,
is this
slow bag?
Yeah, it doesn't miss.
Slow bag. Exactly, he can't miss. So yes, this works for me as well.
Yeah. So this last one, Oluchi by Beritiga, Skibi and Kata Efe. I know when you see the title, you're going to be like, ugh, these guys have come again. But I'm not going to lie, I'm not mad at this one. They sampled Gongwaso, and I have a soft spot for sampling Nigerian classics. And again, Skibi has been on a decent run for a while now. So I'm like, what's going on, man? Skibi has been giving us some, low-key, I would say bangers, but he has been on a lot of good songs. He has been picking the right songs. So again, this is not a bad song at all. Oluchi by Beritiga, sampled Gongwaso, so it came out really, really, really good. That's the final song we listened to on Afrobeats Weekly. Let's move from there to new albums, and we have Big Time by Abikingbe Rexxie. Rexxie has finally dropped. Let me first pull out another statistics of Tunde Biri out on this one. 2019, 2020, no way you listen to 10 songs on radio and 5 didn't have your Rexxie on this one. Like, he's had that successful run of hits. Since then, he's been very, very clear. And he's back with his sophomore album. It's called Big Time. I think 12 songs, yeah. Of course, features from his usual suspects, Naira Marley, Zino, Zlatan. He also has Whiskey, the Butter Hustlers, Lil J, Tenny, and a few others. I like this album. I really like it. It's like a nice mix of like mellow Afro pop and amapiano. So it gives you like this balanced, chilled playlist vibes. That's what I got from it. Songs I like. Tenny came through on Fallacy with Sarkodie. She totally killed that song. Logic killed his verse 2 on the first song. My favorite song, No More Condition with Zinuliski. I absolutely love that song. Again, it's a nice play from top to bottom kind of 12-track album. I think albums like this, sometimes we forget to give this props to like A&Rs, for putting like all these things together, knowing who and what will fit here and there, knowing which artist to put on what song, that kind of thing. So I say shout out to the A&R. I loved it. Shout out to Rexxie. Solid album for me. It's going to be getting a couple of spins come the following week, man. Have you listened?
Yo, so kind of touch on the points. First of all, I like that it is 12 tracks.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with a short album
Nah,
if, you're just packing the bangers,
exactly.
just bangers after bangers. So that's number one. Number two, good thing about who to feature on which song, so it doesn't mess up like the vibe. So the album just plays really nice. As you said, Lil J killed it from the first track. I mean, the Agile Hunter, the Agile Hustlers track 2 actually works for me now.
I told you.
After the first song, it just plays it just goes in really nice.
Yeah.
And of course, like, I just like the ordering of the album, because like after that, you have my boy Run Town. Like, track 3 is already, like, I'm already in it. And then number 4 is my best song on the album, Dinero, with Alpha P and Zanti.
Yeah.
I don't know who those guys are, but like, that's my jam. Like, I love that song. And right after that, we have the Tenny and Sarkodie song, which is a dope song. So it's like, I just love how it's being arranged or ordered. Exactly. I mean, the only song I didn't like on the album was Lagos. I don't know why. Maybe, I don't know, trauma.
I know why now. No, Alan. No, Alan. I've got to be here. You're hitting on us.
Well, besides that, man, dope album, man. I like this.
Yeah, like I said, I like it too. Very, very dope album. Rexxie, big time. You guys should check it out. Absolutely fantastic body of work by Rexxie. His second album, and he's doing big time. I also like the fact that he kind of like deviated a bit from that street sound. I know that's still his bag in terms of like popularity and stuff, but just like, I can also give you this grown man music, which he does on this album. So again, shout out Rexxie, man. So from Rexxie, we are moving to Spotlight of the Week. Still staying in that street bag. Spotlight of the Week this week is Malian Music's Emo Grey. He's one of those singers who is like, I think he's like one major hit away from like serious buzz. He has a song out called Amazing. It is amazing. It's a very smooth love song. So you guys should check him out. Emo Grey. The Grey is spelled Grae and is under Malian Music. I don't know what he's doing there, but sounds like maybe he's a one of those sleeper guys that just, you're going to sing for us. So yeah, check him out. Emo Grey, amazing. Let's move on to the charts. Let's get into the charts. So this week's charts, nothing really changed from last week. Just a couple of movements here and there. At number 10, keeping the position, we have Who's Your Guy by Spyro. At number 9, climbing up, RTID by Kiss Daniel. Coming down at number 8, Abracadabra Remix. Rexxie, Naira Marley, Skibby, Wizkid. Climbing up, one of our solid jams here, Jolie by Cade. Yoga, maintaining the spot at number 6. Ashiwaju 2, maintaining spot at number 5. Rema's Holiday is coming down. I thought it was going to be up, but it's coming down to number 4. Stability coming down to, that's Stability by Aya Star at number 3. And number 2, this song is just confusing the charts. Today is up, tomorrow is down, today is up. So by Omale. Number 2. Number 1 last week. Number 1 this week. Wagalada, Buju, Kiss Daniel, and Sheyi Vibes. That song is hot everywhere. I hear it everywhere I go now, so I understand why it's number 1. This week's charts, Wagalada still number 1. My prediction for next week, let me check my crystal ball. I don't know. I think Wagalada. That's my prediction for next week.
Remain number 1. Yeah.
I think it's remain number 1. Yeah. I haven't really heard any like hit song like that's going to come out and take that spot. So yeah. From the charts, let's move on to the segment called the 5. And I went into the platinum bag this week because I heard the burner news. So I'm going to give you my top 5 platinum songs coming out of Nige, Afrobeat songs. Number 5, I have Love 180 by CK, 4 times platinum in the US. It was the most watched Afrobeat song before my number 4 song came and broke the record. So at number 4, I have Rema's Countdown. This one benefited from the Selena Gomez streaming tax, became a monster single. It keeps
Number
growing.
4?
Yeah,
Shit.
keeps growing and growing. I think the other day, Ronaldo and his kids were jamming to it, so it's a very huge song. Number 3, I have Essence. This one ushered in that new wave of like Yankee listeners to Afrobeats. It's 3 times platinum as we speak. It was a solid jam. Nothing much to say about that. And number 2, I have Fall by Davido. It was one of those sleeper songs in that is 2017 run, if I'm not mistaken. I think 2017 or 2018. I said 2017. That run of If Fall, all those kind of songs. By the way, Davido is March. You said you're going to come back. Miss you. Streets miss you, man. It's March. Anyways, at number 1, I have Last. I don't think anybody was in doubt this song was going to hit platinum. I think it's the fastest Afrobeat song to hit platinum. Last by Burna Boy. That is my number 1 platinum Afrobeat songs on the 5.
Dope list. I would put Ye inside that because Ye was like.
Hey, I wanted one Burna Boy song, so I was like, you know what? I might as well give it to Last.
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. All right. Since Ruga told us that he's dropping his album, and Ashake has just dropped his snippet, I put my 5 as top 5 anticipated albums, as in right now, 2023. So at number 5, based off her dope verse on Big Time Rexxie's album, I have Tenny. I just after I heard the verse, I was just like, man, I do miss her sound.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have Tenny at number 5. Number 4, I have One Day, supposed to be dropping this month. Number 3, I have Ashake because I kind of feel like he's gonna be like, you know what, the haters think I can't do this again. He's gonna drop another album.
Yeah.
Number 2, I have Ruga because I think he's like the next set of pop stars that we're gonna have. So he's gonna probably have a song just like Rema. There's gonna be a big song all around the world. So I think exactly. So I think Ruga is number 2. And then number 1, he said March. I'm gonna give it to him. He can take his time, but the streets are fiending, man. The streets are fiending, Davido.
Bro,
we
need something, man. We need something. Yeah, so let me quickly go back to One Day. He said his album is going to drop March. And again, we're not hearing like nothing. Yes. I'm not seeing any. I mean, minus the song with Olamide, there's really nothing out there. So I don't know. Maybe from my side, maybe I don't put my ears to the streets again like that. But there's really nothing saying, you know what, my album is dropping March. I don't know. It might just be me, but anyways, nice list there. So hopefully all these guys drop very soon. And you know where to come for the review. Afrobeats Weekly. We got you, man. We got you. Anyways, let's move on to
You're not lying, man. You're not lying.
And we are doing Rexxie produced jams here on today's Eliminate. So let me shoot it to you. I have KPK by that's and Amaya Yaobo by Naira Marley doing battles. So which one do you choose? Which one do you choose first?
Am I a Yahoo boy?
Yes,
Am I a Yahoo boy? Has to go first, man.
Has to go staying.
No, has to stay. So it has to go to the next round.
All right. So next round we have Able God, and one of Zlatan's biggest hits, Zanku Leg Work. Doing battle. What say you?
This no-brainer, Able God.
Are you serious? Able God. I don't know. I'd pick Zanku anyway, but yeah. Since you go with Able God.
What?
So we have one of Naira Marley's staple songs, and of course, Rexxie produced staple beats. Mafo, Naira Marley, and Young John. I think this one wasn't fair. And Teshimole by Naira Marley. So Which one are you picking?
Ugh. Okay. Wait. Say it again. Let me just in the back of my mind. Let me just know that I have it.
Next I go to Shimole, and Ma for those are the ones in back.
Okay, I'm going with my four.
Okay,
I'm going with my
Mafo, you have advanced to the next round. So we have two soaps and one coming. Soapy by Naira Marley and Coming by Naira Marley. I will joke here that I will joke that it's like R18. That after you Soapy, you now come, but I'm not gonna say it. But
Exactly. That's literally it. That's it. That's the fact that both of them are even like battling each other.
Coming, which one do you pick?
So I'm just going with Soapy. Let me just be safe. Let's just, let's not fight. I'm just going with Soapy.
So you're going for the safe one, Soapy. Semi-final round, we have Amaya Yahoo Boy by Naira Marley and Mafo by Naira Marley and Young John.
Mafo. Let's get it. Let's get it twisted. No, we're good. Mafo.
Mafo makes it to the next round. We have Able God versus Soapy. So you're going to be picking between God and Soapy. Which one do you pick? I've guilt tripping
just
you.
for the fact that look. So with this song, I thought Chinko Eku was going to be like a big star.
Yeah,
I put my money on it that he was going to be a big star. Because this song, I ran the song to the ground.
Yeah.
So that said, he's able God, man. Shower your blessings. Shower your blessings.
Right. Final round. Mafo, Naira Marley, Young John, produced by Rexxie. Able God, Lil Kesh, Zlatan, produced by Rexxie again. On which one makes it to the ultimate eliminate song?
Now, is it the song or is it the production?
Production. Yeah, production. Come to the song, but the production.
So is the production, but it has to be Able God, man. It has to be. It has to be. Yes.
I see it. I hear it now in my head. Like, okay, I'm not mad at it. I hear it. I hear the drums. I hear all those sounds in my head. So yeah, not really mad at this one this time. Ultimate Rexxie production. Able God tops it for show. And with that, we've come to the end of this week's episode. Thank you guys for listening to this episode of Afrobeats Weekly. Hope you enjoyed it. New episode of the podcast drops every Monday. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google, Spotify, or wherever you get your pod from. We would love to hear from you. Use the hashtag Afrobeats Weekly. Please leave us comments, suggestions, and send new music to fanmail at afrobeatspod.com. Also, don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram on Afrobeats Pod. We used to post some, very, very nice snippets here and there. We'll catch you with the next episode. Peace out.
Peace.